do what I do.
You got these highly educated African and Caribbean immigrants, right? They out-earned some of our FBA brothers, despite arriving later. It never occurred that we should have done that to them because we're such a beautiful people. The Civil Rights Act of 1964, Voting Rights Act of 1965, all those affirmative action policies that allowed these people to get into these elite colleges. What if we had had all foundational Black Americans going to these elite colleges over the past 60 years? Where would we be right now? As opposed to allowing these immigrants to come in and take our place. They would have been disqualified. Because remember, those affirmative action policies were there to help remediate and designed to repair slavery and Jim Crow. You got a father and a mother who went to Harvard and Yale. You got all the connections and the hookups. They pulling you up. And there's nothing wrong with going to the local JC, but it's a big difference if you go to one of those Ivy League schools. Those immigrants jumped in front and took that position. And see, without those protections and that access, Black immigrants would have had no legal standing to demand admissions, hiring, or housing equity in a system that still viewed them as Black, but didn't owe them a moral or legal debt like they did foundational Black Americans. And this would have relegated them to low wage sectors. They'd have been out there picking fruit with the Mexicans. They'd have been cleaning houses, PhD or not. You're gonna be in there washing his toilet. You'd have been working at the plant. Just like other non-white immigrant groups that never would have bypassed the FBA working class. That's what would have happened to them. Furthermore, the political dominance of Black immigrants in the U.S. leadership. Look at all these immigrants in the Black Black Congressional Caucus. We have had two immigrants or children of immigrants. Kamala Harris, the first so-called Black female vice president, and Barack Obama, who ain't got no FBA in him at all. These are the first two Black people. Look how they leapfrogged us. Eric Adams, another one, Letitia James, Ayanna Pressley, all these people are immigrants or children of immigrants. And they leapfrog foundational Black America. That was for Black people. Shout out to Black Eyed Peas. They would not have been eligible under the Black American banner. Shout out to GRO Foofers without our ancestral ties. Had delineation occurred in 1965, the ripple effect would have reshaped the socio-economic fabric of Black America. By the 1970s, during the height of the war on drugs, immigrant communities would not have had the privilege of distancing themselves from urban decay while quietly benefited from affirmative action and minority contracts. They would have not have positioned themselves as better behaved or more successful, while FBAs bore the brunt of redlining and mass incarceration and economic exclusion. Gang violence, fueled by systematic poverty and urban neglect, would have remained an internal FBA tragedy, one the immigrants could not exploit to falsely elevate themselves as the model Negro minority. And by the 1980s, the data suggests that 75% of affirmative action beneficiaries in these elite colleges would have been FBA rather than this growing percentage of immigrants. Okay, the ones that showed up after the 1990s, after the first round of them were born. You understand? We'd have had real life foundational Black American mayors. Now imagine, if we had got to the point where we are right now, 2025, think about this. If delineation had been in effect since 1965, fewer than 10% of elected Black officials in the U.S. today would be immigrants or first-generation Americans. Over 80% of the Black Ivy League graduates Young black students will be FBA rather than foreign born. Imagine them coming back to our community, because all these immigrants do is take the money and send it back home and try to separate themselves from black Americans. But it's not too late. The days of immigrants cosplaying as descendants of foundational black American, shout out to Sage Talk, descendants of chattel slavery for social capital and job preference or academic event, that come close to an end. There's no more confusion now. We got a name, FBA. No more cultural hijacking, no more free rides, no more stealing our blood-soaked legacy. You can no longer just check black. We need to see some documentation. See, applying for funds now requires lineage verification. I myself tried to set up a scholarship for foundational black Americans at one of the local law schools over here. They didn't know what to do. What is that? It's coming. See, for many of the Nigerians and Ghanaians and Ethiopians, the end of this cultural camouflage is a seismic shift. See, you're not going to be able to slip into Black America and recap. You put your little baseball cap on and put your little fake New York accent on. Not going to be able to do it. See, efforts to misrepresent themselves as FBA is no longer going to carry it's going to carry some legal consequences, including potential charges of fraud. You go on in there and fill out a Black American if you want to, a foundational Black American, you're going to get that charge. That I'm Black too no longer suffices. The system is learning that melanin is not lineage. And this change is going to significantly impact African immigrants economically. See, previously Nigerian American households have been, y'all have the most degrees and you're struggling. You got the most degrees out of all the immigrants, and the median amount of money you make is about $80,000. Imagine what happens if you don't get the fake foundational Black American anymore. All the doors that did open are now closed. Your income may decline by another 15 to 25% over the next 5 to 10 years. When that FBA pipeline drives up, for example, let's think about it. Your MBA programs and your law schools once grouped all Black applicants together under one quota, and now we have to carve out foundational Black American seats, leaving immigrants to compete with international and white applicants for the remaining spots. Expect more background checks, more documentation requests, and fewer open doors. Additionally, Black immigrants own businesses with previously excess SBA loans and federal grants meant to repair historical injustices. Well, now you're going to be forced to prove your eligibility. Look what the brothers and sisters are doing the Essence Festival. Look what they're doing the Essence Festival. For all you foreign Blacks talking stuff about Black folks, the cover is being pulled back. We're going to let y'all make it on your own. And look, I got love for so many. Look, some Black folk from overseas, I got love for you, baby. But y'all picked this fight. It's been 60 years and y'all ain't act right. Y'all supposed to fall in line. I'm not talking about to the brothers and sisters who are married into foundational Black American families and you came to uplift and build. I'm not talking about you. We love you. We appreciate you. It's a brother, like I tell you, it's a brother around the corner. He got this Black American woman, beautiful. They got this beautiful little baby. So happy. I try to send him all the business I can because he in it. He got him a sister right here from the States. With it, 100% with it. Same thing for the Caribbean folk. You cool with me? I'm cool with you, baby. You over here with us, now get on code. See, the FBA vote even was once easily captured. All you had to do was share melanin. But now we're going to want to know your lineage because you've shown that you can be biased. We've shown that you're not 100% with us. You Caribbean immigrants, Haitians, Jamaicans, Trinidadians.
What's up, what's up, what's up? Welcome to the broadcast. This is Uncle D.
People wash their ass in the tub, Kamala Harris.
You would tune in to Uncle D. Black man talk, pull up, homie, take a seat. Don't be a shadow watcher every day. You learn something, then you earn something. Let them know and drop some money in the plate. It's getting cold, ladies, talking ratchet. There's a king here, grab your coat, zip your jacket. Keep quiet for a second, close your jaw. Attorney Spurling, this ain't pearly, know the law. Talking Constitution, pushing pins when he shooting, give him that. Masculinity, just for the record, sprinkle that. You can keep your cat, gotta cut it. Only cat he rubbing, gotta love it. I call it Holly Buddy. Gotta vote your interest, voting earns. Presidential, this is for the money that I earn. When you gon' learn, my people, that evil mixed with evil. No matter what you're doing, baby, this ain't equal. Sometimes when you're special, you get hated. The test is for the best, you're damn right, my people made it. Uncle D, Blizzard King, you been served, gotta know this now. Black men out here know we winning, gotta hold it now. Uncle D, you been served, get your notice now. Black men out here know we winning, gotta hold it now. Uncle D, you been served, get your notice now. Black men out here know we winning, gotta hold it now. Uncle D, you been served, get your notice now. Black men out here know we winning, gotta hold it now.
Hey man, I'll do what I do.
Somebody need to whip your ass.
Get up and whip him, Sweets.
Hey, don't be putting the money in my hand all rough.
Take your ass out here. You buy you a Floby and cut your own damn hair from now on.